And if you can see that there, if I mesh smooth it, it kind of has a little bit of a flat spot there. So the leg itself is actually a little bit more round. So what I'm going to do, one of the first things I'm going to do here is go ahead and select these front vertices here, scale them in just a little bit, and move them back, and that'll tend to round off the corners just a little bit. And then go ahead and do the same for these ones on the back here, if I can see this. So I'm going to go ahead and select these. I hope you can see this. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead actually and just there. Now you can see them. And then I'm going to go ahead and scale these in and move them. Again, what we're trying to do here is just create a little bit more of a rounded profile for the ankle here. So there. In fact, this viewport here is getting in the way. So one of the things I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and select it and move that back a little bit, because we can still, no matter how far you move it back, it's still the same in the front viewport, which is really where we need it. This one is just kind of superfluous. So now as we can zoom in here and we can look at it from either side and not have that in the way. Okay, so let's keep going. So this is going to be basically our ankle. So from the front viewport, I want to go ahead and resculpt that as well. Let's go ahead and select my little foot here and vertex. I'm going to turn on edged faces so we can see what we're doing. And I'm just going to go ahead and start adjusting this so that it moves along the leg. So it's kind of going to go up and a little bit angled. And also, I do have an ankle here, so I am going to go ahead and move this out so I can get a little bit of a bump there to represent an ankle. Just this one particular, just this one little vertex here. All you have to do is just pull that out a bit, and that'll give it a nice little bump, and that'll represent an ankle. Okay, let's go ahead and start doing the shin. So go back over to Polygon, and if you haven't deselected anything, it will retain your last selection. So actually I do have the top ones already selected. So I'm going to go ahead and do some more extrudes here. Go to extrude. I'm going to go ahead and extrude that a few times, just a little bit. Again, what we're trying to do is get this profile here. Now I can also move the faces, and I can scale them. So instead of switching over to vertex mode, sometimes it's easier just to do it this way. And I'm going to go ahead and here and click that off so I can actually see what my low-res version of it is.